Did you see what Janice was wearing at church today? That just wasn't very appropriate.
You're listening to WWIB 103.7 FM. Up next, Focus on the Family with Dr. James Dobson.
Hey kids, tell me about what you want to be when you grow up.
Not this conversation again.
I'm going to be a horse trainer. I want to be Miss America.
Mom, you know I want to be a cartoonist. That's all I've ever wanted to be.
There's no great need in the world for cartoonists. You would make a beautiful Miss America. What would your evening gown be like?
I guess I'm just being stupid and unrealistic. I'll never be a real cartoonist. It feels like I'll never escape these cornfields, or these jocks, or these homophobes. I want to go to museums and punk rock shows and walk through a sea of people. I want to find people like me.
Backcountry roads and family drives, small town ways to pass the time. The good Christian man on the radio sounds real upset about gay fellatio. License plate alphabet games. Oh, what do you want to be someday? Survey. Girls get taught to be pageant queens. Forget all about your boyish dreams. If she's not a trans babe or a big butch dyke, if they're not a they or a queer femme type, the world doesn't need one more Miss America. I ran away from small town football cheers, jerks in cornfields, guzzling cheap beer, into the arms of all you queers and freaks. I found a place I could be free. I spent my entire childhood and teenage years in all-out battles with my mother over my wardrobe. And it started out when I was pretty young, like 3 years old. I only wanted to wear my cowboy gear everywhere. My little hat, my little vest, my boots, a little badge. And they made me give all that up to go to kindergarten and put me in some dresses. And I remember coming home from school one day and making a really big announcement: I'm never wearing a dress, ever again. And somehow I won that battle. I'm not exactly sure how. But my mom never really let go of this hope that I was going to just outgrow that tomboy phase. And it was pretty terrible. There was meltdowns getting ready for school. There were doors slammed when I was presented with clothes I didn't want to wear. There were arguments in malls. It just went on. And it really all came to a head right around my high school graduation. And I was not going to wear a dress, so I took myself to the mall, to the Limited, and I bought myself something that I could live with, but I thought was, fairly respectable for the event. And it was just a real simple, like short sleeve, plaid button-up shirt. I'd probably still wear it today, and some boyish trousers, and some brand new, fresh pair of Chuck Taylor All-Stars in the nice color to go with it. It was like tan. And I thought it was a good choice, and my mom didn't think so. So there were arguments, and then an honest-to-goodness car chase ensued. No lie. And to this day, over 30 years later, my parents still like to bring up the Converse All-Stars. They're like, oh, you were ahead of your time. You were a trendsetter. It was 1987, I wasn't a trendsetter. All the punk kids were wearing Converse All-Stars. It wasn't a big deal. And it just, whenever they bring it up, I'm just so feel like my anger just starts to boil up. Because they just still to this day don't understand how hurtful those clothing battles were and how they really just didn't see who I was. They didn't respect my identity, and they wanted me to be something that I wasn't. And they just still don't get it today, unfortunately. But, as you can see, I made it out at some point in time. I found my queer... for all you folks who might feel a little uncomfortable in swimwear. A bath of warm, wet air invites us all to strip down. Sea breezes tickle skin that's bare. Shy with the crowds around. Dogs sprint by naked and free. The worries of their imperfections. My heart wants to turn and flee. So letting the sun change my complexion. When I'm bare-chested, I'm not what I want to be, and I'm afraid of what you'll see. All the exposure and vulnerability. When I take my shirt off, it reveals I'm not a beefcake. I don't have the body of a heavyweight, or even a welterweight shape. There's nothing I can fake. And I'm shirtless. And I'm shirtless. And I'm shirtless. Guy, so handsome and secure. Another looks just like a gladiator. Being someone else sure has an allure. So I fantasize a body swapping paper when I'm bare-chested. The song is about that feeling of being vulnerable and feeling exposed in the world, and what it takes to feel like that. And for some of us, probably some of us here tonight, sometimes it's just walking out the door fully clothed on a Monday morning. I see you, friends, I understand. For me, when I feel that way, I have a tendency to start sizing myself up to other people. And you're probably saying, Ed. That's a dead-end road to self-hatred. Oh, I know it is, my friend. So this is a song to remind us not to go down that road to self-hatred. It's a song about how embracing vulnerability can be powerful. It's a song about reminding us that each and every one of us, with our freaky bodies, is beautiful. I guess I just gave away the whole bridge. Oops. But maybe I'll do it anyway.